That's golf, bro.
3 shots, 4 par, I just do 2. 1 putt, par 4, birdie, woohoo. New driver, info, replace, M2, par 5, fairway, what you fin do? Think I'll try to get on into, start right, good line, good view, it drew.
It's like 1:30 in the morning, and we're headed 550 miles, approximately, to the Pine Barrens.
Shooter McGavin, 2 thumbs that's up high and 2 fingers pointed at you, pew pew. Fairway to green, conk off that I'm playing. Sometimes these par 3 green look like an island, I'm playing and keep it.
Fall golf, you guys still golfing there? You guys still have it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I haven't played in a while just because, well, I haven't really had much time. But hunting season kind of rolls around, and I kind of hang them up a little. But
Is
I could
is
definitely.
there
It was
like a
it's
date?
75 degrees today.
Yeah, so remember when I went down to see Loey? I think it was like this time last year. It was like into November, and he was just saying like they only close the courses based on like weather. So is it like that everywhere in the
It's
States?
getting to be like that. It's
Yeah.
definitely getting to be like that. Like we've had very mild winters past few years. Like we haven't been ice fishing 3 years because just the ice hasn't
Yeah.
thick enough, or there hasn't even been ice. So I remember last year I played 3 rounds in February and 2 rounds in March. So yeah, I think courses are starting to lean towards just like if there's no snow, like the course is kind of open.
Because
I
we
know
just
a
have
lot of
like a hard cutoff, November 3rd. So like I'll play Sunday. I'm gonna go out,
Yeah,
play
that's it.
Sunday, and that's it. Like it's done till the
Yeah.
I think they usually do end of April. So,
Because
but
I know
like
Tyler at Orbital, his course, it's like a higher end country club, and I know they will put the tee decks in front of the greens and make the tee boxes the new greens and kind of play the course backwards during
yeah,
during the
yeah.
winter, so guys can still like even dead of winter if there's no snow, guys can go out there and they're not chewing up the greens. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Even like
mhm.
I know like in the UK and stuff, they carry the mat. I'd be okay with that. Like I wouldn't mind if that had to be like what it was for the winter.
Yeah,
But
just to go out and play.
yeah, just like because man, some days it's like 13 degrees in the middle of December, and it's like
Yeah,
you know,
especially if you have
or for
your
anybody else that's like 55.
especially if you grab some
Yeah.
nice sweaters from Full Wedge and bundle up a little.
Yeah, let's go there, man, because I'm looking at all the hats beside us. So, they just had the hat drop. So our last couple ads has been the hat drop, which is great. Like I got a few here from the last couple classics that I got for Brycer. I was showing you. So go over and check out
Yeah,
some of
they're
these
great.
guys. But this was from the last hat drop. Bryce is wearing one right now. Light's super
You
bright, but
can't
this is
really see it. Here,
this
hold
looks.
on.
Oh no, that looks good. There you go.
There you go.
So yeah, of
I'm
course
gonna
you can
show
use
off my pretty
OTS.
face though and keep the light, you know.
Yeah, it'll OTS get you 20% off
Yeah,
a full wedge. But man, like the
they
cruise.
dropped a bunch of hats, I think, right?
got-
Didn't they drop like 5 or 6 of them?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah, go check them out.
I am not wearing one right now, but probably should be one of the fresh ones. But it's good, man. And then obviously, like this time of year, if you are playing, because I looked today, so 29% of you are in the States, and your courses will be open all year. So the windbreaker, like the essential windbreaker, sick, so good.
Yeah, especially if it's real cold, you throw that over the hoodie. Oh,
So nice, so nice.
nice.
He's got a couple new things coming, and I did snag one of the like fleece quarter zips there. You kind of saw
Oh,
one,
yeah.
remember last year, Bryce? But like,
Yeah, I almost
one,
grabbed one, yeah.
yeah, one of like the new ones that he's dropping. I do have maybe like one of the only ones in existence right now, so I feel
Nice.
pretty special to have that. But it's sick, and it'll be out soon. So there's just like there's so many like it's coming to like a lot of street clothing now too, right? So just stuff that you can wear all the time. Their hoodies are so good.
And
But
if you
yeah,
haven't checked out the Essential Windbreaker, sorry to cut you off. I'm just looking at them on the website right
Yeah.
now. But the little kangaroo pocket and then the 2 side zippers, it's a great look and it's so functional. Like you could, instead of filling your pockets because you got all these layers on, you just throw a couple tees in there, maybe your ball marker, and you can still swing freely, and it's just right in front of you. It's great design.
I literally had it on the other day. It's perfect because down at
Yeah.
like we're in that little thermal pocket at Port Hope. It's great, but like it gets so windy. It's not that cold, but it gets so windy, right? So
And then the wind
Um,
makes it cold.
Bryce, I'm breaking 80 again, man. Like I broke
Nice.
it. Like,
Nice. Love to hear it.
I sent Tyler like a video because the other day I dropped like 3 putts over 50 feet. It was wild,
Yeah.
man. So like that's the only way I'm breaking 80 anymore. But I just sent him one because it like you could see the dew streak. You know when you can see the dew streak and like you
Yeah,
could just
yeah.
tell like you rolled it so good. Anyway, though, go down in the show notes, fullwedgegolf.com. It's there. Use the promo code OTS. It gets you 20% off. And like, they're everywhere right now, man. If you guys follow Full Wedge over on Instagram, like they've been traveling all over the country right now. They're just expanding. You know, it's our favorite golf brand, our favorite apparel brand. We love it. We wear it. We don't just say that. We wear it. We're partners with them. But man, it's so good. So go check it out. Bryce, I'm gonna
You want
leave
to hear my? You
Hold
want to
on.
hear my last round?
Let me
Real
drop
quick,
you.
real quick.
I'm going to give
Yeah.
you a question right now, and then we'll go
Okay.
to that because I want you to think on this question for a bit. So
Okay.
it is. I don't think I'll get this done in time, but like Halloween was probably yesterday. If you're listening on the Friday, or it's been within the last couple days, so I want you to give me your spookiest foursome, like just like your like, you know, whether it's like spooky, it's cringy, it's just like it's a terror round, right? So I'll leave you with that to come up with 3 players that would be on that list for you.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me about your last round.
It was the 28th of last month, and so a month ago, and I had 3 putts, 2 doubles, and I shot 77. So
Okay.
what it could have been.
Yeah, that could have been
Could have been
special.
could have been a good round.
I
mean,
am
no
not 3-putting.
66, but like it could have been a good round.
So let me share like what's helped my putting stroke. So like my putting stroke's always been good, like it's clean, but man, one of the things I kind of took it from Zig and a couple other guys, obviously, like most pros do it and stuff, so it's not like a secret, but I pace out my putts, man. I pace out my distance.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to do.
Yeah, I just pace it out, and then obviously like you pace it out so it's around a few feet each time, like, and really give yourself like more of a consistent stroke, because you'll more. My mind tells me I'll make more putts if I know I'm only rolling it 2 to 3 feet past, mainly like at most 2 feet past.
Yeah,
If I kind of mishit it a bit, maybe it's 3 feet, and I'm always confident I'll make that comebacker. But I think that that's what's helped me make more putts, is just like knowing that my distance is under control. I like hit a couple 70, 80, 90 footers to like 2, 3 feet, man. And I'm not just saying that because I paced it out, but it's just like, I don't know, once you kind of gain that confidence, I think it really helps with the putting stroke. And when you don't have it, it can kill your golf game, man. It's like, it's absolutely saving me lately.
Well,
like it's,
well, I always say if you like, you can always put together a decent round if you don't have any 3 putts and you don't make any doubles. If you can keep those off your scorecard,
yeah, you're going to shoot
a decent round.
mid 70s. Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's good golf, man. That's really good golf.
So that's kind of what I shoot for every round, is like just keep 3 putts and doubles off the card and your score is going to be decent.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But I got my
agree.
foursome.
You got it? Because I'm still thinking about my last person. So
I got my 3.
Okay.
I might have cheated a little bit. I just pulled up like Halloween movie characters or like scary movie characters, so I kind of got a little insight. But
okay. So give me your like golfers though too, though, like professional golfers as well.
I thought we were talking. Oh,
I kind of like that though.
I'm doing like full Halloween theme.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm doing like creepy, scary. I got Michael Myers in the 1 hole. I got Scream in the 2 hole. And I got Chucky.
So there's no doubt in my mind I'm going Chucky in the 1 hole. For sure. Oh, damn. Okay.
There's probably so many good ones I missed too.
I like this a lot. I like the kind of the way that you spun this. Cause like some of those, sorry, my little guy's downstairs yelling something, but it's, man, like I like that. Chucky.
Pennywise could be out
Chucky
there.
is my guy for sure. Ooh, there's like so many.
I'm throwing Pennywise instead of Scream. Scream's too.
Yeah. Ooh, scariest villains of all time. Okay, so if it were like actual golfers, do you have any that you would be?
I need to think about that.
Okay.
You gotta give me a few more minutes.
I should have phrased that a little bit better.
Yeah, I kind of took it differently, but I listened to you say Halloween, so then I went there instead of golfers. But give me a second.
Oh, there's so many creepy ones, man. Freddy Krueger, Frankenstein. Oh, I gotta go Frankenstein.
All right, but I wanted to stay kind of like iconic
Easy.
too.
So Chucky, Frankenstein, Jack Torrance.
Okay.
Easy.
And then I'm gonna dress up as a clown too, because I think clowns on Halloween are just creepy too.
Jigsaw is like Hannibal Lecter, man. There's so many good ones.
So many.
Imagine just playing like a scramble with Frankenstein. What's the guy's name? Jigsaw, riding around on the little bike with like with his,
Yeah,
he's got the clubs on the back,
I
and
just
like
think
and
Chucky with a
Chucky.
little,
Oh,
with a
Chucky's
little.
he's the creepiest for sure.
I know, and him on the tee deck with his little. What is the company that makes the little toddler golf bags?
Charlie Golf,
Yeah,
Charlie Golf
imagine
X,
him
yeah.
with a little Charlie golf bag on his back, just wheeling around.
Oh man, there's so many good ones. Buffalo Bill. All right, well, if anybody has any, send us a DM because that would be so cool to like see some people's like just
Opinions,
scariest
yeah.
or whatever, Halloween foursome. The three players who you would not want to golf with the most, I guess, because it would scare the crap out of you. Oh man, there's so many. Leatherface, Norman
Do they have to
Bates.
be pro golfers for the
Yeah,
golfer one?
no. So I'll start with my first one, and it's obviously Riggs. Sorry, Riggs. He's probably not listening, but like my first, if we were to do like a Halloween foursome of our the scariest people in the golf space that we were gonna golf with, my number one would be Riggs.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't even know where I got Charles Barkley for one.
that was definitely on my list because that's a scary golf swing.
Yeah.
So, in my number 2 hole, I have just Donald Trump's putting stroke. Like he doesn't hit a shot, nothing else. Like it's just like the putting stroke, which he somehow makes work, somehow. But it's awful, man. It is brutal. And then I'll give you my 3 is obviously Patrick Reed. It's got to be Patrick Reed. So
I'm gonna throw for the I'm gonna throw young Ricky Fowler in there just for the outfits.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's and then
Poor Ricky Fowler.
I don't know why I can't think of his name.
What about like
Yeah.
you got any like golf influencers you don't like that we want to?
No, I'm not a very hateful person. I don't really care.
Not that you don't like or that like you just.
Like,
Don't
that
get me
make
wrong.
cringe? Not really,
I
no.
love the haters series that Riggs is putting out. The
That's
last one that he
good.
played, he was so bad. Like I watch all of them and I think it's great golf content. He played so bad. And I like that at the end he just owns it and he's like, yeah, like I say I'm a 4 handicap and dude, he didn't break 100. Like it was
Really? It was that bad? I haven't
it was
watched it.
it was bad. The course looked nails though, like absolute nails. Like it looked really, really hard, but still he didn't break 100. So that's why Riggs is fresh in the mind right now.
What's the I'm so mad. I can see his face. I don't know his name. I can't remember his name. What's the tournament? The Pro-Am tournament, the huge one in Lake Tahoe. Is that where it is?
The Zurich?
No, the where all the celebrities go play. It's not even like a Pro-Am. It's just like a bunch of celebrities go play in the tournament. It's like essentially like an event with just celebrities.
Aren't they playing
You
that
know what I'm talking
soon?
about? Pardon?
Isn't that soon?
I don't know, but what's the tournament called? I forget. I thought it was Lake Tahoe.
Is it the Chevron?
I don't know.
No. Now we just sound like we don't pay attention to golf. I did see that. I think I'm thinking that because Caitlin Clark kind of posted that piece the other day.
American Century Celebrity Golf Championship.
Yeah, there you go.
Who are the players? I'm finding this guy I'm thinking of.
Is it
When
Alice
I
Cooper?
say it, you're gonna be like, "Oh my god, why couldn't you have thought about that?"
Alice Cooper plays in all those, and he's like
No.
a stick, man. He's like a 3 or 4 or something.
He's like an older guy. He's an actor, and he's got white hair, and it's all frizzy, and he just looks. I can't believe I don't remember his name. If you say it, I'll be like, "Yeah, that's him."
Don't say Bill Murray.
Bill Murray.
Is it Bill Murray?
Yeah.
You're taking Bill Murray? Come on.
Yeah, I want his like long, scraggly white hair though, and his crazy outfits.
All right.
Good golfer though, but just like the
Yeah,
look.
I think
don't
he's
know,
pretty
I'm
good.
stuck
Like
on the looks.
I think he's like a single. He's a single, I
Yeah.
think, for sure. So, yeah, man, I think that was kind of a fun question. Would have loved to like post that. I was thinking about that today. Would have loved to like post that to Instagram. Maybe I will tomorrow on Halloween because we're recording this on Wednesday night. That might be a kind of a fun one. Like, who's your like spookiest foursome? For me, like I'm taking Riggs. I'm taking Donald Trump's putting stroke, and I'm taking all of Patrick Reed. Just all of them.
Just every bit of it.
Like his media game, like leave his wedge work at the door because it's too good. I just want like all of the bad parts. Like I want like him hitting out of every sand bunker we can find. But yeah, that's it. And I'm taking Riggs because I think I'll change my mind on that. I'm not a rigs hater, but I wouldn't mind being like flown out, man, to play in one of those matches. They're pretty
Right.
sweet.
How about we had lib and a pumpkin yesterday.
That looks pretty cool. That's so good. That's so good.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Next year we got to I gotta like paint one of the pumpkins. Like you ever see them do like the Titleist golf ball with the pumpkin?
Yeah.
Gotta get some like little ones and just get Jameson cracking one of them with the golf club or something. But
Just smoking a pumpkin. Would be
so
a good
before we
idea.
go, Bryce, we're just doing a quick one this week. So we got a couple things coming up. Give an idea. In about a month, we have Flat Stick coming up because I know I mentioned that in one of the past ones. I think we're trying to do a new golf tour, so the Junior Players Tour. It's a Canadian National Junior Players Tour. I think we're gonna try and have that for next week.
Mhm.
I was chatting with one of the OG guests, Lucas Nonni. He just won regional teaching professional of the year and
Wow, that's
in
awesome.
Victoria. So kind of out on the island there. He's at Bear Mountain. So what a
for
good
him.
guy too. What a great guest. Like he's just such a salt of the earth guy. We got a few other things in the works too. A few other pods kind of lined up. So have a pretty cool idea that I'm going to tell Bryce about after we get off here. So hopefully within the next couple weeks we can share that with some people. But Tom Kim, man, Tom Kim having a meltdown and everybody is outraged in the golf space. What do you?
No.
So you're like, you know, you've played sports at a very high level. You're a pretty chill guy, but like, you ever had a blow up like this?
Big time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say all the time, but many of
But we
them.
have. Every one of us has, right? Like
Yeah.
we've all done it.
I've kicked a garbage can so hard with my skates on. There was I like sliced it. Like there was a skate slice in it.
Dude, I remember
Like
breaking
there's been so many times.
a Bauer Vapor 30 composite goalie stick when they first came out and thinking like, well, I'm in a lot of shit for this. Like no way mom's paying for this one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I bought it myself anyway, but that was like I snapped it like off the goalie pad in the handle. And I
Mhm.
remember just being so pissed, man, because they were like $300 or something too. Like at the time, I
Yeah.
was just like, that's so stupid. But
I
we've
think a
all done
lot
it,
of
right?
I think a lot of my freakouts, like I don't know, I was pretty respectful to like locker rooms and like my stuff, like my sticks and my equipment. I was more just like I'd start screaming at guys, like
Yeah.
more towards like the later end of my career. Like I never really done it as a young guy because then you would just get told to shut up. But like kind of when I was the older guy and kind of had like I had a letter on my jersey and that kind of stuff, like between periods and stuff, you kind of have your moments, like you freak out, but. I never really, other than like kicking garbage cans and stuff, I never really did anything too crazy. But come on, man, like
Yeah.
the guy wants to win a golf tournament. Like it's high pressure, it's a lot of money. It's like leave the guy alone. I'm pretty sure he even said like sent an email and said, "Hey, I apologize. Like send me the bill. Like I'll pay for it."
So Golf Digest, I think it was, posted something like, "Is Tom Kim becoming unlikable?" And I think they're trying to coin him as like what they did to Bryson a few years ago, because like the President's Cup, he left the T block, or he left and went to the T block when they were playing against Scotty Scheffler and Russ Henley.
Yeah,
And a couple things maybe just weren't great. He made the comments that Xander and Patty Ice were like talking shit about them or whatever, and they said that they weren't. But it's like, he's a human. He's a young guy, and he's one of the best players on the planet. So when he has something happen like that, probably like extra heightened, because that's like his boy too that he's playing against. Like that's like one of his buddies.
well,
That'd
I
be
was
like
gonna
me and
say
you
that.
playing a match for like a lot of money to you and I, and
Yeah, I mean
like
it matters.
you three putting on the 18, and you're gonna be pissed. Like you're gonna probably want to like snap something or whatever it is.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
if anybody doesn't know, I guess he like tore a locker door down or something. The front of his locker, pulled it down, kind of trashed it a little bit. To me, it's like humanizing these players and like seeing that side. A lot of people like that. That's why we like Full Swing so much.
Yeah, I think
Like
it's great.
I think that,
Like it just shows he cares. It shows he wants to win. It shows
yeah.
he's pissed off that he lost. Like everyone always says in sports, like I want the guy on my team that hates to lose more than he likes to win. Like it's been the same. Like it's just it's sports. It's
Yeah.
guys care. They want to be there. They want to win. I love it. I think it's great. I mean, damaging property, that's a different story. But like he said, like, hey, my bad. Like, send me the bill. Like,
Yeah, so
like it's like, come on. Like, he got heated. Like, just leave.
like us being fathers, like you realistically think that like Lib's not going to do anything to like have a temper tantrum or anything at any point in
Yeah.
her life. You know what I mean? My little guy too. And it's like our job to teach them not to do that, or when that happens, use it as like a learning moment to like, Tom Kim's a young guy, man. It's like these things are going to happen. And yeah, you want that guy with that passion. That's why he was on the President's Cup. That's why they made that, like him and Ben Ann were like why they made that run on, I think it was on the Saturday, and they tied it up. They went 5-5, and like his game was like they were dropping anything inside 30 feet. It was wild, man. Like it was fun to watch, and I think that golf needs more of that, and that's why we like the full swing. Like I said, like we're watching that because we're wanting to see all those like dramatic moments. If we're just seeing like them walk up the fairway, like you're gonna watch something like that? No, it's all like all the shit that's going on with Liv and all like
just the drama,
all the drama that people want to watch. Like people love those like. All the, I don't know what they are, like the housewife shows and stuff like that. It's like all drama and stuff. It's all like, it's what you hear all the time. Like people are into that, or like, I'm thinking like TMZ magazines and stuff like that. That's what people like get attracted to that stuff. When Tiger Woods was going through all this stuff, we all watched it. It's like, we want to see it. Now, I'm not saying like, not like condoning it, but I'm saying people are going to make mistakes at times. Like you are going to make mistakes. And he like right away got online and was like, I'll take care of it. Like it was kind of out of line. I was out of line. He knew it was a mistake.
Yeah, but like in the moment, like when you're that upset, nothing goes through your head. Like you're acting on anger and you're upset and shit happens. But
I just think when people are like, it's self-righteous, man. When people are like, oh, he's like such a bad guy and stuff, like, no, he's had a slip up. So anyway. Tom Kim.
I just disagree with all the people shitting on him, but
because it's like every one of them has done it before. It might not be during a sporting event, but it could be over something else. Like we've all done it in a different way, right? Anyway, and we're talking about it, so it was all over social media. So it kind of like brought people to golf for the week. But anyway, try not to like trash any stuff at your clubhouse, and don't take chunks out of the green, man.
I was just gonna say that. That's so
God damn it, like.
Don't do that ever.
There's been a few people, like I know of one person who's done it this year, and I've seen a couple chunks out of the green at Port Hope, and I just like I understand the greens are tough, I get it, but like don't do that. Just walk somewhere else, take a chunk out of the rough or something like that. Like I'm not saying
hit the sand 100 times like Sergio.
Yeah, I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying like just don't do it on the green. It takes so long to repair. It takes something like 15 to 30 days to 15 to 28 days. We got to get Casey back from the Real Turf Crew. Talk to him about that because it seems like an epidemic, man. I don't know. It just seems like it's happening a lot. Like I've been playing, like trying to play a little bit more golf lately, and I feel like I'm seeing it a lot. Just stop taking junk out of the green, please. Let's end
and don't chip on the green if you're not going to pick it clean.
Yeah, unless you're Blake Yetman, don't do it. Because when I saw him do it at Port Hope, I still talk about that all the time. Chipping from 17 at the top tier down to the bottom. Because you can't stop the ball. You can't stop the ball on the way down, and he like chipped it and stopped it. And I was like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So good. He's so talented, man. He shot like 71 in his first round there. Like it's like that's a hard course, man. But yeah, so quick one this week. Couple good ones coming up in the next few weeks, so stay with us. Everybody, we got some really good feedback on the one with Left Behind Golf, so you can go check out that one. And we got a couple things coming up, so hopefully we'll chat about them. Go check out fullwedgegolf.com. So many crew necks, so many hoodies and stuff right now for this type of golf if you're kind of playing right now. And then there'll be so many more as we like get into the new year. There's gonna be a ton of new drops. Andrew has kind of teased a few things. Lots going on over there. Go back and watch that episode too, episode 200. That was such a good one. Really good guy. So, all right, Brycer. We'll see everybody next week. Happy Halloween.
See you later.
He's out in my ball in the course, so I tee up. I lose the ball and I re-up. I miss a fairway, I probably end up in the ocean or maybe the beach. And I'm on a par 5 and I'm finna go reach it. Second was blind, I ain't see it. Feel like it might be an albatross, worst case scenario.